Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Hoe gaat het? So last week I tried to switch it up and I made a video about my eyebrows, but today we are back to our old ways and we will talk about curly hair again. In this video I will give you guys my tips and tricks on how I got my hair to this length. About 2 years ago I decided to cut my hair this short because I had a lot of heat damage, also damage from coloring my hair several times. My hair was just dry and brittle and it didn't curl the way I wanted to curl, so I decided to cut everything off and to start all over again. In 2 years time I got from this length to almost, well, past boob length actually, which is pretty awesome and I can't wait to share with you guys what I did. So I know drinking water is such a cliche, but it really is so important. Our body is usually composed of 60 to 80% water, so it's very important to stay hydrated just so that your body can work properly. We want long and healthy hair, so we need to drink water to stay hydrated, to keep our tresses hydrated and moisturized, but also to make sure that our body can function properly, to reproduce new cells, and to make sure that our hair is able to grow healthy and strong. Cheers my beautiful curly girls. Here's to long, healthy, strong hair and drinking enough water each and every day. Next tip is very important, especially now that the summer is around the corner. Just like we protect our skin when we go in the sun, it's also very important to protect your hair. So make sure to use heat protectant spray whenever you go out in the sun. We want long and healthy hair, so try to protect your hair as much as you can. Which also leads me to the next part of this tip. It is very important to protect your hair against chlorine and salt. Those two ingredients can really dry out your hair and can damage your hair, especially chlorine. What I suggest is putting a little bit of olive oil in your hair before you hop in the pool or before you hop in the sea, which one you prefer, just to protect your hair. And oil and water don't mix, like everybody knows that, but the oil also protects your hair from the chlorine, and that's what we want. So let's talk about detangling. Please, please, please do not detangle your hair when it's dry, only when it's wet, and use a lot of conditioner to detangle so you don't have to pull on your hair with brushes and combs. And really invest in a good conditioner and don't be scared to use a generous amount to detangle your hair and to protect your hair from breaking while detangling. My next tip is all about deep conditioning. By deep conditioning your hair stays hydrated, stays moisturized, and is less likely to break. Whenever your hair breaks, you will lose length, of course, and we are trying to grow our hair out and to keep our hair healthy and long and strong. So deep conditioning is very important. You can make your hair mask yourself. I like doing that because this way I know exactly what goes in my hair. But if you ain't about it life, that's okay. You can also just buy a regular hair mask. For example, this one from Shea Moisture is thebomb.com. Just make sure to deep condition every week and don't skip. And trust me, your hair will thank you later. So we talked about detangling with lots and lots of conditioner, but the way you detangle also plays a big part in whether your hair will grow quickly or not. When my hair was this short and shoulder length, I only detangle with my fingers. I still prefer this method, but since my hair is getting pretty long, it takes a lot of time, and nowadays I detangle with my denim brush and with my wide tooth comb. Try to detangle with your fingers. This is so much more gentle and you are able to really feel where the knots are, and instead of pulling your hair, you can just like remove the knots with your fingers and your hair will not break that easy. I really believe that finger detangling played a huge part in the length of my hair and the health of my hair nowadays. So I do recommend it to you guys. Try to detangle your hair with your fingers to avoid breakage and to detangle your hair as gentle as possible. The last tip I want to give you guys is be patient, first of all. And another important thing is stay consistent. It is so important to stay consistent. This is the only way that you will see results. So deep condition your hair every week and don't skip a week. Do this every week. Drink enough water every day. Protect your hair always whenever you go on a holiday, whenever you go in the sun. Protect your hair. Detangle your hair the right way. Don't pull on your hair. Don't detangle your hair when it's dry. If you do all these things, I guarantee you your hair will grow. There's no other way. If you decide to go on this journey with me, and if you want longer hair and you decide to really commit to this and to follow these tips that I just gave you, hashtag CGM long hair and post a picture, and I will follow you guys on your journey to long hair. We will do this together. I am convinced that you can do this and everybody can have long hair. It is possible. I always thought that my hair could only grow in this direction and not really in length, but my hair proved me otherwise, as you can see, and it's still growing because I do the right things on a daily basis and I am very strict about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you in my next video, and I really hope you accept my challenge and that you are ready to have long, gorgeous, healthy hair. Bye guys.